Huh. Alright then. Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Eddie, and I'm back with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club, part 6, and I believe we are resetting this time to Yuri's route. So, okay. We're back here. I think we're at part 6, right? So, alright, this should be a cakewalk by now. Yeah, this is choose a super complex words. I know Yuri's poems are more deep than just complex words and language, but with this, that's honestly kind of what you have to go for. Yikes. Choose one. Yikes. Doki Doki. Alright, I'm pretty sure we got a full Yuri route this time. Hi again! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Okay, so once again... yeah, once again we've already seen this. Oh, this is the last time. Yeah, okay. Now we're on the new path. I do believe we played this route back in, let me see, back during my original playthrough, which I do not recommend you go watch because it is awful, but yeah. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Yuri, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Aw, the cute sprite. Dot, dot, dot. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. And mutter the sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something here fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relations, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Haha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories... That's the thing, just because they're shy, you shouldn't assume that they don't have anything inside. Or, like, everyone has hidden depths. I mean, I'm sure that's fairly obvious, but... It's funny how people get surprised when, like, someone like Yuri's turns out to be deep, but, like... I mean, so what is it? Because you certainly don't seem to treat Sayori as, yeah, never mind. Yeah, just because they're, not extroverted doesn't mean they don't have a depth. Or, alternatively, just because they are doesn't mean they don't have it either. This is the way MC looks at Sayori, apparently, but, you know. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their philosophy that they believe in. Suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Cute sprite! No, sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Haha, what are you... Hold on. Frickin' chair. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Dot, dot, dot. Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Spicy. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting? Yeah, I wonder why, MC. But the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yuri, are you Canadian? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Cute sprite again! Oh, I love this sprite. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lead in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. Ooh. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. So, this is my arm, right? Okay, so hold on. Let me try to... Holds the left side of her book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it slips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. MC. I mean, to be fair, would I have reacted? I don't think I'd react any differently, honestly. Are you ready? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. And our eyes almost meet. Ooh la la. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. I mean, I'm a pretty fast reader, so MC, I can't relate. No, seriously, I read really quickly, so... It's because I used to read a lot when I was a kid. Not so much these days. Oh, computer. Not so much these days, though, honestly. It's kind of a shame. I really should get on with the book Storm of Steel, which I am continuing to read. It's pretty fun. Well, to be fair, I haven't read this thing for a few days now, but I'll get back to reading, because I really do want... It's a really fun story. It's just there's too many distractions. It's modern era. What do you expect? Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting it go to the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her long thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's a lot more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses all the things she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I could see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Ji-hoon, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Cute sprite. Wait! I didn't mean that in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it's meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's problems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from a book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be a lot more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yuri, since you're the one I kinda... As Yuri reads the poem, I see her eyes light. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. Trust me. You know what I said? I love dungarees, so this is really amazing. Ooh, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Haha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at the poem again. Poggers. I realize this is kind of like a mini Poggers, never mind. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is a reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Okay, yeah, Yeah, we've already seen this dialogue. We've seen this. Ghost under the light. Yeah, we've seen this too. Oh, that's impressive. It's nothing really. There's no skip button, meaning this is probably, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... No, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Chi-hun. Me too. Yeah, Tiki, you're probably not gonna like this as much. If you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go. If you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good yet, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? You're so proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Yes, eagles can fly. We've seen this one too. Thrice. Yeah, I told you. Thrice. Twice? Isn't that what Sam says? Told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less. Okay, yeah. We've seen this dialogue. Yeah, we've seen this dialogue. Thanks. Yeah, MC. You little scumbag. Then again, okay, okay, so we've seen this dialogue as well. Dear Sunshine. We've read this. By the way, I know you know how it says that Sayori just wrote this in like the morning? For a poem that you wrote in the morning, in like what I assume not a lot of time, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, this one. We've already seen this. Eggs and toast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess it's no point in arguing. Anyways, yep, we've seen this. We've seen this. Monica. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's sort of a barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand over Monica my poem. Great job! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I actually read all the dialogue. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when her readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both are allowing people to get something out of it by just feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and try by learning new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of different things too. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Oh, okay. Anyways, you want to read my poem now? Yeah, and we've read this one as well. Hole in the Wall. We've read it many times. So, what do you think? Yeah, once again, we've read this dialogue. Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah, the fight. Poem panic. That's a little... Oh god, that line. This doesn't involve you! I'm glad that's one thing you two can agree on. I went with Natsuki last time, and I went with this one on the stereo route, so I suppose I'll have to... You're seriously talented writer, it's no secret that happened. Yeah, but here's the thing. That's why Natsuki felt threatened. Both of you said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sari, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Aw, poor Natsuki. With that warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. She really didn't need to do that. Oh, I feel bad for her. Everything alright? So embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How can anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Aw, thanks! You know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Oh, I'm glad you're back. Yeah, we see, this is dialogue we've seen. You can tell that because the skip button is present. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki... no, we've seen this. Okay, Yuri's poem part 2. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, there's a car outside. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Whoops. All right. I've gotten better at writing poems. I mean, not like actually writing poems, but like doing the poem game. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here than over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Okay, so we've already seen this dialogue. She has to accept the revolution. Sari, what are you, an irresponsible queen? on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Wow. Yeah. The most anime noise ever. Anyways, yeah, we've seen this one. Restitution. Actually, that one almost worked. I need to look at what restitution means. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Oh yeah, this seems so good. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. It's true. Oh, hold up, guys. I just got some tea. Can you see it? It's a little full, so... Yeah, I actually really enjoy tea. Cupcakes are nice, too. Tea and cupcakes. What am I, British? Ah, yours looks really... Beggars can't use this chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Okay, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. And I wonder why! Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Hold on, let me just put this in a little more. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Okay, so we've seen this. And I'd really love to share love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see, okay. Once again, we've already seen this, Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, well, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? I got tea too. Not at all. Thank you very much. There's one thing I could make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Tea goes well with cupcakes, just saying. Or, like, pastries in general. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Ooh la la. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was just gonna make some tea, so... Suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business. Dude, oof, harsh. Oh. Whoa, Yuri, dang! I suppose... My god. I kind of see why Monica has a grudge against Yuri now. Then again, I don't think she does this on all the paths, right? I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just... made me so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Aww. Nobody's perfect. And the fact that you're cute, but I'll just I'll hand wave that one. We have emotions, we can't hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, sweat. Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Ji-hoon, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kinda awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better, so Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. 200 degrees. Teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? You'd fill in well in the Victorian era, I think. Of course, I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything like that. Or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. I can't. My nose is a little stuffy. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And decided I'll try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. It's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup for each of us. I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I could reach my back against the wall and bending over at my desk. Sorry, didn't realize. This scene, I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Nice save. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Oh god, that... You know, sometimes the line with Yuri turns into a freaking comedy sometimes. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Ooh, nice. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacup at our sides. As in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to one another. Or to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being a little less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that I'm not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh god, this game. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't Yuri, you're fairly oblivious. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use almost all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Dang. HD. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, god dang. Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy bar and pop it into my mouth, and then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri's. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. And that means I can't stop it. MC, you little horn dog. I apprehensively place a chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yes, you did, Yuri. I fed her, I guess. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Oh my god, right? Yeah, that's what friends do, Yuri. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. My god, Dan, I'm pretty sure Dan had a lot of fun writing this section. Oh my god. You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. It's almost comedic. I can tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. Car. Oh, that's a truck. My heart is pounding. I wonder why. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Aw, it's so cute. How did we even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest is rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Breaths! Ah, God. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and I place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Oh my god. Okay, everyone! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Ji-hoon, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks! The spell is abruptly broken. Oh my god, that is glorious. Glorious! I'll take care of the cup. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Let's get this one over with. You're not gonna like it at all. Well, I can at least admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you putting in some effort. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. Someone struck a nerve, though. What I did is beyond... MC, you dumbass! I am so done with you. Yuri shoves a poem. I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. Alright. This is what I let it for a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. MC, oh my god. like this one. It has some nice feelings in it. Okay, okay, so we've already seen these lines. Yeah. Me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you wanna write something for me? It's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad. Okay, we've already... Bittersweet. Yeah, she likes bittersweet. We've seen this. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after. Hold on, I can't see through my hair. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles! We've seen this one. Holy crap, Sari, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you Wait, why is there no skip? Didn't I already see this? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get too out of yourself. Sarah's always Yeah, I've already seen this line. Monica, and I'll save Yuri for last, since she's... Hi again! How's the writing going? Okay, once again, we've seen these lines. This one's good. It feels like not only are you getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding the inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most... romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like the light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me. I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down. I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional... Oh god, roast! She's got a husbando. A fictional one, anyway. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's nothing really wrong with that. Yeah, MC, you totally know... You're the sort of person who would have waifus. Anyways. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like this one the way it turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. We've seen this. Load me. We've seen these lines. Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Poggers. Do you like it? Gee, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. My hands are sweaty from sitting for the whole day. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really, I don't believe it. I only really write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't. Do you have any? I wonder why. MC! Oh my god. Anyways, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The Raccoon. And once again, we've read this before. Yeah, okay, we've read these lines. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other and our individuality. Oh yeah, Natsuki's poem today is Amy likes spiders, isn't it? Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable, after that, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting. Okay, you're good at a lot of things, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, there really aren't many people like... Oh, thank you. That's exaggerating a little bit, it's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Aww. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? Okay. We've already seen this. Yeah, we've seen this. Yeah, we've read this before. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. Way they fly. Okay. yeah, these are lines we've seen. Yeah, we've seen all these lines before. Yeah. Sorry, I'm clicking around too much. I'm just making sure I didn't, like... Yeah. I don't think I skipped anything. You can't wait. You literally can't say, Ari. Pretty sure I said that last time, but, you know. And impressing Monica. MC, you little scum! Make such a big deal out of it. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. You know, I was thinking about going to the heretical option, and... I'm thinking I'm going with the heretical option and choosing this one. I want to choose this one. I'm just curious, what happens if I choose this? I need to know. I need to know what happens. Oh god, what am I doing? I feel like a horrible person. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I feel awful for turning her down so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Sayori, no! Need you? Sayori, I can't figure how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. I kinda wish I chose the Natsuki. I kinda wanna see the Natsuki option. I have a feeling I know what it's gonna say, but you know, just for the sake of completion, Then again, I'm not playing Act 2 in front of you guys, so can I really say it's complete? Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault with trapping me with such a weird question. You can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, MC, you have no idea. Anyways, I think I've been recording for long enough. And yeah, that's all I have for this. That's all I have for this video for now. I think I'll be finishing off here. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that video, folks. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't done so already. And make sure to smash that bell. I already do know what's going to happen tomorrow. Yuri's going to be super happy. I'm really interested in seeing the cooking with Natsuki because I've never done that before. I've never seen any Let's Plays or anything like any of that before, so I'm actually really looking forward to playing that bit. But yeah, that's really all there is for this video. Anyways, sky's up, and you guys are awesome. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.